Well, we've experienced several rounds over the past 2 days of excessive rainfall that has led to flash flooding, and you can see behind me how these storms formed towards the northwest and drifted towards the southeast along that stationary front, and that has stayed in place for 2 days, and that is why we have seen the record-setting rainfall and the repeated instances of flash flooding occurring. And across our region over the last 2 days, many of us have picked up on several inches of rain, with 8.7 inches being observed in Fredericktown, 10 inches in Sykeston, and over a foot of rain being observed in Union City, Tennessee. So it has been a very, very wet past few days, but right now these storms are starting to calm down as they are headed back towards the south and east, and they are starting to dissipate and become less numerous, except we do still see some rainfall and rain showers headed towards the Union City area, which is still under a flash flood emergency until about 12:30 this afternoon, or I should say Hickman County. It looks like it has been dropped for Union City, but Fulton County, Kentucky is still under that flash flood emergency until 12:30, and we do still have that flash flood watch for the Tennessee counties that are in effect until about 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and for Missouri and Illinois is in effect until 12 o'clock. So we can see that skies are clearing up and temperatures are into those low 70s across the region. And again, we're not seeing too much in the way of cloud cover across much of our region, or in parts of our northern parts of our region. But if you're headed outside, I think that today is going to be not a bad day. As soon as those storms start to clear out of the region, we're only going to be warming up into those mid 80s, and I do expect things to dry out a little bit this afternoon, but we are tracking our next round of showers and storms to roll through tonight. So we're expecting rain chances to be lingering for the next few hours, but I do think things are going to start to dry out. We are expecting thunderstorms overnight, again, not as strong as they were or as numerous as they were over the last 2 nights, but nonetheless, we still are expecting thunderstorms and rainy chances for the weekend, for 60% chance on both days. So if we start the clock at about 12 o'clock, we can see that most of that rain is off towards the south and west, but we are still experiencing lots of cloud cover. And by 5 o'clock, again, we only have a few isolated stray showers or storms, but by 12 o'clock tonight, we can see that those storms start to become a little bit more scattered across our region, with a line of storms being, or showers, I should say, being observed from Union City up to Mount Vernon on this model at about 12 o'clock. But again, those are going to be passing off towards the east, and we will start to see a gradual clearing. And at 9 o'clock, I think we're going to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning to start your Saturday. I think temperatures are only going to be into those mid 70s, and then by 5 o'clock, I think that we're going to be experiencing mostly sunny skies by the afternoon, and then we are going to be tracking another round of showers and storms that will be moving through on Saturday night. So we do still have a flood risk, which has actually been downgraded since I last looked at it, but a low risk back towards Paducah and in Mount Vernon, and then a medium risk up towards Cape Girardeau, where we have again seen that flash flooding over the last few days. So again, we do still want to remind everybody never to drive through flooded waters, because it can only take 6 inches for you to, or I should say a foot for flooded waters to sweep a car off the road, and it can only take 6 inches for a person to be knocked off their feet. And always have an action plan, and always make sure to know where to go in the event of a flash flooding. So download that Storm Track 3 app for the latest flooding information. And in addition to that, we also, with those afternoon thunderstorms, do have a level 1 risk back towards parts of southeastern Missouri and into parts of Tennessee, and that is mainly going to be for gusty winds. I don't expect anything else in the way of that, but we are tracking our next system, which will be moving through this weekend, and it will be bringing us several chances of showers and storms, and some of them could be on the strong to severe side, as we already have a level 2 risk for most of our region for Sunday afternoon. And again, that is 3 days out. So again, we are watching this, we are tracking it. We don't have the specifics on what timing just yet, but we are aware of the fact that we are going to see the potential, I should say, for some strong to severe thunderstorms Sunday afternoon. So I think Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to be seeing those 60% chance of scattered showers, with those highs only into the 80s. Monday and Tuesday look to be absolutely gorgeous with low humidity values and temperatures only into those low 80s. But we're going to see those storm chances go up again to isolated on Wednesday, Thursday, and then again on next weekend.
Well, I'm just keeping my thoughts with everybody down in Union City, Tennessee, just because those images, my heart really goes out to them. So hopefully they will have a couple of days this week to dry out.
Yes, hopefully Monday and Tuesday will be dry.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Garrett.